different, but we know the truth. Is there anything in this corner? I'm sure there's nothing up here. A little Albed primer hidden somewhere. Not that it matters, seeing as we've missed a few that we're never going to be able to get back, but we will still look. Wow.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no.
Good.
If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but
She said no. She says no.
I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Watching
Thank you, Riku.
older games where their mouth
Thank
doesn't
you
move
for
that much.
everything.
It's funny.
Don't say that, Yuni. It's not over yet.
Oh, but it will be.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No. You can tell him yourself.
Please.
Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Matu.
Kimari, let's go.
That's right. You can't trust Riku. Get good old trusted Kimari. Jack Sphere. You don't watch it. I thought it was like a holograph thing.
Sir Orin, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone.
Nope.
And so am I.
You're a few feet ahead.
Suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought sin. Then, you appeared, Kimahri. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I
What
was
this
so
story
scared,
is
until I
Kimahri
realized
went and
what
snatched up a
gentle
child.
person you are. You weren't used to talking to children.
Yuna didn't know who this
When I told you that I was Braska's
Oh
daughter,
god, what is it called? I was going to
you
say Bronco,
said
that's
you'd
wrong.
take me as far from
Ronzo.
Bavel as you could.
This big Ronzo
It was
appears.
the wish
It's like,
of a
I'm
man
taking
facing
you.
death.
Yep.
I think I cried then because that was when I knew my father was dead and I would never see him again. You just held me
Why?
without saying a word.
Why was there no adult there when Kimahri
I
was trying to
cried
pick
after
up
we got
Yuna
to
and just going,
Respite, when you tried to go,
you ain't doing this, you
after
ain't taking no
leaving me in
child.
the care of the temple. I held on to you crying, don't go, don't go. And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for kidnapping me on
And
that
I've
fateful
always
day.
liked your broken horn.
It's an insult.
Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway,
Ah,
I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian.
Riku?
Star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Oh well.
You are...
Oh yeah, this is well before they met Riku.
I'm glad. I'm glad that we met.
Look in the
We
background.
haven't even known each other
That shop
that
door
long.
opened and nobody came out of it.
It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all. I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
Okay. We watched that. We know her secrets. That was like a diary. My god. I was going to run up to this little triangle bit and be like, the view from here is really good, and then it changes the view. They already anticipated us doing that. They knew. Bet me to it. Yuna's voice actress done a hell of a job. She sounds adorable, but there's an underlying pain and realization of what she's doing. Commitment, strength, conviction, fear, naivety, it's all there. I agree, but also there's also times where it's like she's shocked, and then it's just not shocked enough for what the expression is on the character. I mean, the expression in the characters aren't great in the best time, but there's times where it's like, ah, and then she just goes, oh my, okay. And that's us at the start of the game. Go us. But yeah, I think they all did pretty well. A lot of people proper bark on about the voice acting in this game being terrible, and it's like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. There's much more games that are far worse than this, and I think for their first game with the voice acting stuff, well, in the main series anyway, the first game in the voice acting, I think they've done one hell of a job. I thought it was really good. And I know, like, the meme of Tidus laughing, they're like, oh, it's like the worst performance of laughing ever, and it's like, that's the point. And that's why it's good, is because he's meant to be fake laughing. Yeah, because I think that's like the actual response in Japanese to what they say. So obviously they had to make the translations cultured as well to make sense. But it's still real good. It's one of the top 3 Final Fantasy games that exist. I think it's aged pretty well as well. Like, yeah, you can come back to it and see all the things that's like, oh, you wouldn't get away with that now.
Listen
like,
to my story.
This was out, what, 10 years ago?
This may be our last chance.
2, 8, 10, 2, 13 are the bottom 4. 2 and 8, I agree. 10, 2, I'm really disappointed in.
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
Okay. Someone take a picture. Yeah, maybe we should stop and then they all just up and leave. Or maybe they just wanted to stop listening to Tidus. They're like, right, you shut your mouth, we're done here. But yeah, so I agree, 2 and 8 I think weren't great. They're not bad, but for the rest of the thing, why can't I get up there? Aha, I got up here. But compared to the rest of the games, it just didn't hit the mark for me.